What's up, mighty boys and girls, it's your Ranger Boy here, and let's have a little talk about this week's episode of Pokemon Journeys, which of course was the highly anticipated part 2 of Dawn's return into the anime after nearly 9 years. And especially since part 1 didn't really please many Diamond and Pearl / Dawn fans, many people including myself were so looking forward to part 2, since this will be the episode where Ash and Dawn reunite, which of course means some nice interactions, telling Ash everything about what she has done since the last time they saw each other. Maybe some interactions between Ash's new Pokemon and Dawn's Pokemon as some kind of introduction like they did in Black and White, including, you know, some sweet reunion between Pikachu and Baniri. And you would tie this bow of Gen 4 nostalgia with a good old trademark high five. And none of that happened. Not even the high freaking five. And I know what many of you guys are thinking right now. Who the hell would have Ash and Dawn in the same anime after nearly 9 years? And first of all, barely let both of them interact with each other at all. And secondly, not even doing things like callbacks, showing Dawn's other iconic Pokemon, letting their Pokemon interact with each other, and the high five? You know, the thing, the gesture that Diamond and Pearl basically dedicated an entire intro to. The intro revolving around both the high five and displaying the connection between Ash and Dawn. Does, I don't know, high touch ring a bell? And short answer is Pokemon Journeys. I even saw some comments defending this by saying, hey, it's your own fault for setting up your expectations so high. And other comments like, just be happy that Dawn is back and stop complaining that she is out of character. And you know what? In a way, I can sorta agree with that mentality. I am happy that she is back, and I am also happy that she had some overall great interactions with Koharu, who is a character I really think is underrated, a character I supported since day one, and a character who really deserves this spotlight more than anyone else in this entire anime. And you know what? The one thing I can say that this episode did right and really well was that they really used Dawn to elevate Koharu. During that sit-down talk, Dawn did reference the fact that Piplup did not want to evolve, which, you know, ironically enough, I also talked about in my Q&A just a few days ago, and I loved how they intertwined that with Koharu's Eevee and with him not wanting to evolve neither. I really loved that, and I can't wait to talk more about this in my review. I loved how Dawn introduced Koharu into the world of contest, and I also love that, you know, she kinda pushes and motivates Koharu to try contest herself. Like, it's kinda cool that she shows Koharu that there's more than just battling and catching. And just for that, I just love Dawn, that she really supports Koharu no matter what. Also, the overall action in this episode was great as well, especially the beginning sequence animation of all of them attacking at once. Again, I will talk about everything in detail during my review, because for now, this right here is just a video to express my overall mixed feelings about this episode. So in short, still as a fan of Pokemon Journeys, and especially a huge fan and supporter of Koharu, I honestly couldn't be more happy. But as a fan of Pearl shipping, a fan of Lagomorph shipping, a huge fan of Dawn, and a longtime fan of Diamond and Pearl, I am on the one hand happy as well. But I can't help but to feel a little bit let down. Maybe my Dawn bias and my nostalgia for Diamond and Pearl is clouding my judgment right now, but I would have loved to see more of Dawn like in the good old days, more significant references, and more interactions with Ash, and them reliving my childhood once again. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this short little impressions video, I guess. What are your overall thoughts on Dawn's return? Tell me, and just like always, I see you guys in the comments down below. Bye guys!